What's up, Virgo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot. And hey, Virgo, I just decided to, you know, grab the deck and throw some cards here since I haven't done the love energies for you guys in a while. So I decided to throw just to see where we are currently in terms of relationships. The readings are going to be for, and this is not assigned to, any particular month. So, we are in July and it's not July's general monthly love reading. No, these are just random energies that that I decided to take a look at to see what's going on, what could be going on. All right. So, this is for single Virgos, a couple Virgos, all, other signs, rising sign Virgos, moon sign Virgos, Venus sign Virgos. Okay. So just want to cleanse the energies here from Dawn Leo's spread. And if you followed me in the past, I had a format where I only threw 10 cards and maybe some additional cards. But here I'm just shuffling up the deck, cutting the deck, and just turning cards over and then creating a story for you. All right. So, again, not intentionally reading reversals. I think I just switched the deck over. So we're going to begin. And then I'm going to use another deck here to supplement the reading for you. And this is Lips Don't Lie Oracle. Okay. And you can use those messages however you want. So we're going to start with the very first card. There we go. The Lovers. Major Arcana, the Lovers. For some strange reason, this deck has been sticking. And I forgot to mention that if any court card shows up, which you already have one, it's part of your energy for any single Virgo out there specifically, this could indicate someone new coming into your life. All right. So we have the Lovers, the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman. Then we have the Queen of Cups. I always like the cups to show up here, the good cups to show up for the love readings. And also, too, what I didn't. Oh, look at that. You got the Chariot. All right. So I'm going to talk about these cards individually, but I want to get them all down. So what I've done, and, to start off Cancer's messages and Leo's messages, I did 5 up top. And then I did 6 at the bottom. So we have a total of 11. Look at that. The 8 of Wands is here for you. Great communication. You just now received the 9 of Swords. Leo had that in your spread. I will throw a clarifier on this 9 of Swords to see what is going on. That could be going on. 2 of Swords here follows the 9 of Swords. Having to make a choice. It may be related to two people that you're interested in. Okay. What else we got? We got the Queen of Pentacles. That's your energy again. So it could be that, you meet somebody. It's a court card. So again, coming through for those singles, but it also could indicate for any Virgo that I'm reading for, that's in a, very committed partnership as we speak. Okay. So that means that your relationship is on solid ground. You're definitely taking care of each other. And the relationship seems to be, on point, long term, and permanent. Nothing is going to come in to create any, barriers for you or obstacles or challenges. All right, so the Lovers starts us off. So when the Lovers show up in your spread, it's the Major Arcana. We're talking about love and relationships, right, Virgo? So that is for those Virgos who are definitely in committed relationship partnerships as we speak. You're getting out of that relationship and that what you're putting in. But because the Lovers, I always regard that, someone could be getting married and that might be on the horizon for some of you, right? And then the Lovers unites and brings in romantic partners. So I'm not discussing or entering in any other aspects of your life. We're focusing on relationships and love, right? The Page of Pentacles is the new person that may be coming through if you're the single Virgo that I'm speaking to, okay? This person is young, very mature for their age. They may work in money and finance, okay? Good money handlers. They're never stingy or selfish, always willing to share, and they like the finer things in life. So maybe that's the next person that's coming into your life real soon who may be single. And when it comes to, since we have the 2 of Swords here down at the bottom, the Hangman Major Arcana simply means that any attempts to make any decisions or actions related to relationships, whether you're single or in a relationship, Virgo, take your time, okay? You don't want to rush through anything too fast to end up having to deal with any types of regrets or remorse, all right? So that's just the reason why the hangman is here. Queen of Cups here indicates relationships, all right? So the mother of all love, of course, she's nurturing, caring, definitely supportive. She is also, too, capable of uniting a romantic partnerships. So this would be the female Virgo that I'm reading for. That would be the Queen of Cups. Pay attention to your intuition, because she is here to also help you with your intuition, making sure that you are correctly making the right choices and decisions for yourself moving forward. The major arcana, the Chariot, very positive. Virgos that I'm reading for, if you're already in a relationship, then your relationship is going in the direction that you want it to be, that you like it. Okay. For others, it still could be that couples will be traveling very soon. It could be singles who travel as well. And as always, for the couples, it could be just vacationing, weekend rendezvous or whatever. For singles, it could be that you're traveling, and you could be traveling with others. But then again, it may be that you're traveling somewhere, and then wherever you're traveling to, there may be something that occurs in terms of a romantic link. This is the card that I also equate with the star card, so you get all of that energy. Social media, social networking, new connections could be made through those means. If you are going to travel, you're going to be safe to and from. Eight of Wands, drop down here to the bottom here, Virgo, means great communication. So anything that you are needing to express or communicate to your partner, or if it's a potential dating, partner, will be well received. And communication coming to you from those people I just mentioned will be well received from you. This is the card that usually comes in very, very fast, normally puts a smile on your face. So the smile that is put on your face could come from, somebody that definitely, if you're involved in a relationship and maybe this person is at a distance, you hear from them, you talk, you chat, and also too, because it's an in-flight type of energy, just like the Chariot. The same thing applies to this card when it comes to traveling. You're going to be safe to and from. Right. So it could be partners taking trips, vacations, whatever. Like I said, weekend rendezvous. Um, Text messages that may come through that put a smile on your face. And also, too, the Eight of Wands always produces an element of surprise. So that's a very good card. All right, so we move on to the Nine of Swords. Now, we're going to throw a clarifier on this Nine of Swords as to why it showed up here in your spread. Okay, so the typical meanings of the Nine of Swords definitely means a lot of pain, could be a lot of pain and suffering that's taking place in silence. And maybe people don't even know that, you're dealing with such pains. She's out on the ledge, so it could be that you feel like you, don't have any hope or whatever pertaining to a relationship or someone of interest. You may have given up, not necessarily given up, but you may be feeling the impact of unrequited love. Even though we don't have the devil here, it could be that this card is always in the form of betrayals, deceit, someone cheating or having affairs, essay abuse. It could be physical abuse, emotional abuse, physical, emotional, mental abuse, unresolved, conflicting energies from your current situation or your distant situation, most recent situation. All right, so but why did the Nine of Swords show up here for Virgo? And this is a lot to do too with overthinking. So it could be that you're overthinking too much about a specific, person or relationship. Um, it's a feeling of dread, though. That's what I'm getting. It's a feeling of some sort of dread. But why is the Nine of Swords here with Virgo? Why did it show up? All right, so it could be for this reason. Well, it's about the relationship. So the Ten of Cups would be involving love and relationships, right? So we have the Nine of Swords here. It's involving someone that you are, now this could be a current situation or it could be someone that you may have had dealt with, and it put a lot of strain on you, and you have not come to some sort of conflict resolution. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. Maybe it has something to do, because I do read the Ten of Cups as someone who could be getting married, and maybe there's some sort of, even though you have the Lovers here, that would indicate strongly a marriage, but the Ten of Cups here could also be a breakdown in um, the structure of a relationship that you've gotten yourself involved in. All right, so that's the clarifier for the Nine of Swords. We move on to the Two of Swords, having to make a choice or a decision. That may be applied to any single Virgo out there if there's two people that you've become interested in. So maybe this is it. It's still a minor level of stress, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. You'll make a decision. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is for any Virgo, again, as I mentioned before, who's already in a stable relationship. That relationship of yours ain't going nowhere. It's permanent, okay, because it's definitely on solid ground. The Two of Wands is who you're waiting for, what you're waiting for. But because we have both the Eight of Wands and the Chariot in your spread, those are movement cards. So it's going to propel that energy that much sooner. So you may hear from the person that you were wanting to hear from. You may receive that text. You may receive that call. Two of Wands also too energetically, it represents relationships, two people. It may be that the relationship picks up speed, starts to pick up speed. But like I said, the Chariot has already indicated that, a relationship is moving or about to move in the direction that you want it to. Five of Wands simply is that don't get yourself, if you're already in a partnership with someone, petty arguments or fights. It's their energy, Virgo, not yours. They're just trying to draw you in. Okay, that energy would apply here. And then the Five of Wands for any single Virgo out there is just a minor bout of restlessness, and that too shall pass. So you can connect that restlessness to the dating scene, or you wanting to get connected with someone, and maybe there's a little anxiety that's building up. All right, but that's temporary. All right, so that's what I have for you, and we're going to throw some cards here from the Lips Don't Lie Oracle, and we want to see what they want to add to your spread. And these are just messages. In the other videos, I threw 4 cards here, and I'll do the same for you. All right, so yeah, it's sort of like this random, throwing these random love messages or random messages in general. So we'll see what takes place in the future. All right, so you have betrayal. Leo received the betrayal card. See, and I attached it or assigned it to that Nine of Wands. That's the very first thing that comes to my mind, that, feelings of betrayal. Someone may betray your trust or break a confidence or promise. You may find that your person was in it for themselves all along. Put nothing past no one. Things done behind your back may be revealed and cause you pain. Next card up here for you, Virgo, is Warrior. And this one says here, your person is ready to fight for this connection. They are willing and ready to put in the necessary work to move things forward. Nothing will be able to keep them away. Third message for you is reciprocity, love. It says both parties are on the same page. This situation involves two people with mutual feelings. Take a chance and get closer. As you move closer, the sparks between you two increase, setting you both on fire. Last card I'm going to draw for you is protection. Your person wants to protect this connection from outside interferences. They care for you and want to do everything in their power to maintain love and peace in this connection. That would be your own energies, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is what I have for you. This is what I wanted to do right quick for you, Virgo. Always keep in mind that it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work, leave the rest alone. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. And again, this is not assigned to any specific month. It's something I decided to do that could be something that is currently occurring for you, or something that's about to occur for you. Okay. Always come back here to get more of these messages from me, Virgo, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.